how you doing today? Good to see you again. I was reading earlier, I guess Virginia has changed the names of several schools. A couple of them were named after presidents, and there were people who have funded or funneled money away from black schools. So they changed the names, didn't say the what. Guess it doesn't really matter, you know. But as I was reading it, I was wondering, did this cause any less people or any less black men to be Pacific, to be shot this weekend? Chicago itself has had something like 4,000 shootings this year. 700 murders. There was 28 shootings just last weekend and 7 killed. Is this going to make the murder rate, crime rate, come down hereafter? I really don't think so. It's a good gesture, don't get me wrong on that. And don't get me wrong and get the wrong impression that I'm saying that people being shot doesn't matter. It does. What I'm saying is something needs to be done to lower the numbers of people that are being shot, people that are being killed, people that are being assaulted, rapes, killings, property crimes, all of this. It needs to come down. In black neighborhoods, white neighborhoods, all neighborhoods. None of this is systemic to the black communities. It's everywhere. Chicago is one of the areas that have been rather high. But then there's a lot of cities that actually has a higher crime rate per capita than Chicago. I once lived in a little town. A man woke up one Saturday morning, he went down to the bank, paid all his bills, stopped at the local cafe and had coffee, chatted with the neighbors. Went home, shot his wife, his daughter's baby, then himself. Should have shot himself first, I think. There's 4 people in a little town of 400 people. 1% of the population died that day in one house. As far as I know, this was an all-white community. So, it's not just in the black communities, it's everywhere. Someone needs to sit down and have a serious conversation. Have some serious planning. Do some serious work on getting better education for the blacks. Working with parents to encourage kids to go to school. The whites have a graduation rate from high school of about 89%. I think that's right, maybe 79. Blacks are about 10% lower than that. Native American and Alaskans are even below that. And it creates more and more hopelessness in the populations unless they go to selling drugs or doing other crime to earn their money. Unfortunately, from most areas I've seen, a lot of the American Indians turned to alcohol. From what I see on TV anyhow, and I don't know from personal experience, a lot of the black neighborhoods and things turns to various drugs. But then alcohol and drugs affects everyone. But when you don't have the money and you don't have the resources to get the money, and you're doing drugs or anything else, the only way to get this money is to steal it. That's a crime. You end up in jail. You end up with a record. Makes it even more difficult to get a job. Society needs to find a way to bring this around, give the people more opportunity, more prosperity, without reverting to selling drugs, dealing drugs, doing crime, stealing, looting, whatever, to sell products and get money to buy their vice of choice. I hate to see anyone go off to prison, and especially if they're going to be there very long. This can so easily become a life wasted. Because to stay in prison very long, it's so easy to become institutionalized there. That's all you know. Especially if you go in at a real young age. So much of life passes you so quickly. So let's stop thinking about changing names of schools, tearing down statues and things until we can get to the root of the problem. How about that, folks? You think it could work? Let's think on it, you know? Talk to you later. Have a great day.